To B4, our topic covering immunizations, and in this particular discussion we will be exploring some of the issues relating to public health, specifically finding that balance between individual choice about a certain thing versus protecting the population. And sometimes those two key concepts come into odds with each other. And so with immunizations, this is definitely a highlighted piece of what we see with that particular topic. For this lesson, you'll notice that there are a variety of different resources, and specifically there are 4 different articles. Most of the teams have 4 individuals, and so we'd like each person to take one of the articles so that they can be represented when you come to the time that you'll be having a discussion. Also, there's a quick resource here on the health beliefs model. For some of you, this will be a quick review. For some of you, you'll be learning something new, but this is an excellent short resource on that for you to be thinking about some of the models that we use in public health. Here is a worksheet that you'll be working from as you're going through your different articles and having your discussion. And then I'd like to point out this timeline of measles. If you could go ahead and click on that, you can explore a lot of the different things that happened here over the years. Clearly, measles has been around for quite a long time, and it looks like over the years there have just been many people that have been affected by measles. In the mid-1900s, there was an attempt to create a measles vaccine, and then finally in 1963 the measles vaccine was licensed. And so if you click on some of these, it'll actually tell you a little bit about what happened there. In the 60s and early 70s, my mom was a public health nurse in the local public health department, and this particular entry talks about how after the vaccine was licensed, for the next 12 years, there was a strong attempt to vaccinate millions of people. Nearly 19 million people would be vaccinated in the 12 years following. I remember as a small child that we would have these vaccination events, and I would go with my mom, and they had these air guns that would have dozens of doses of it, and people would literally be standing in a line. You would go down the line, just boom, 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 in the upper arm of person after person. And I was small, and my task was to bring the next vial and load the machine, and I was very good at it. And I still have memories of people in long lines in school gymnasiums, and we would travel all over the county. And my mom was in charge of a team of nurses who administered this vaccine. And so if you can imagine, what would it take to vaccinate 19 million people in a 12-year time frame? This was something that the public health departments took on. So you can look at and see some more things that happened. Clearly having low vaccination rates and having that lead to outbreaks. That this is not something that is new. We stopped having endemic measles, and you'll learn what that word means, endemic, when you study more about public health. But here we have our famous Disneyland event that happened in January of 2015. So that's just something that you can kind of explore. Also, in the last couple of days, I came across this current event in measles. This is something that happened in Nevada County, really close to us. And this particular article is interesting because it starts a discussion about how California is actually changing its law, so that starting in July of 2016, they will no longer be allowing exemptions for religious or personal preference. So enjoy the resources. I hope you find them to be interesting. And then your assignment includes several different steps. For the campus students, all of this will be completed during class, and for the online students, all of this will be completed asynchronously. So focus in on exactly how you should address this particular assignment. The steps are the same in terms of exactly what you'll be doing for each of those. It's just where you post things and how that discussion will happen is slightly different. Anybody who's not familiar with the group home page, this is where this part, up till this point, you'll be posting something either as a team or individually into the group home page. Let me show you quickly where that is. If you go to People, and soon you will be assigned to teams here. Clearly this is not set up quite properly yet. But over here on the right, if you were in a particular, see this has 0 students in it, but let's say that you were in group 1, you would click on this gear mark over here and say visit the group home page. Within the group home page, there are a number of different things that you can do specifically with just the team members that are in your group. You can post an announcement that all the other teammates will see. You can form your own discussion. And so you just click on the add discussion button here in the top right corner. So there are a wide variety of things that you can do just for the people that are on your team. You would know who those people are from the People page. So I hope you enjoyed this assignment. I hope you get some meaningful discussion out of it, and good luck on immunizations.